Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening with you. Three of Pentacles. Right? So yeah, you're focusing on building something, doing your work, doing your bit as far as a team goes. Right? Just working on the blueprint of things. Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. You are building and working on something, right? But you're feeling a little nostalgic about something, It's like, and we also have the Ten of Swords over here. They're little disjointed cards. I know this is about the past. You understand your value, Sagittarius, and what you are contributing to this. Already, you bring in a lot of value to a team project. Let's say maybe you are the head, maybe you are part of the team, but you are a very, very valuable, part of that team. You know your value, and others know your value. There is something about this, which is very stressful, which has come to an end. Let's see what is this about. All right, you do know that this is something which you took on way back. You took on way back, which you are working on to bring it to a final conclusion. This is your intuitive energy. This is what you have, your inner knowing. You know you are very valuable to this team. You know that it's been a long association for you, and unfortunately it's a rather unpleasant association with the Ten of Swords over here. And you know that you are the one. See, this card exudes a lot of confidence. This card exudes a lot of self assurance, knowing your worth, knowing your value. There is something you're working on which only you can finish. It has been happening, for a long time in the past. That's why we got the Six of Cups, right? And for some of you, whatever you're working on, it's been something which has been very close to you for a very, very long time. Has pleasant memories. For some of you it could be unpleasant memories, because we have the Ten of Swords adding to it. But whatever it is, you know that you're very important, valuable to this team, which needs to finish a project started way back. Your intuitive knowledge is spot on, Sagittarius, and you know that this is what is in your present. How does it, let's get a little bit of information on the past. Lovers, this was fated. Whatever you're working on, Sagittarius, it was fated. It was something your soul chose to do. Let's get a little more, because at your soul level it isn't over. And even in your present, you know that there is some ending which has to happen. With the Ten of Swords over here, there is a certain ending happening which needs to come through your participation. That is why you chose it in this particular lifetime. That's exactly the Death card and the Eight of Swords. Though you do feel, you were feeling in the past that you're feeling a little stuck, you're waiting for the transformation to happen. It's really been a long, exhausting wait for you, but it is coming to an end. And in the past, things have been changing, though a little slowly. In your mind, you might not be able to see it, but at the energy level it is happening. Because here with the Eight of Swords, in the past you have been feeling a little stuck, that nothing seems to be moving, the situation is still the same. But don't forget that with this Death card, this reading is indicating that in the past, changes are happening at a particular level. You might not be able to see it, you might not be aware of it, the universe might not want you to know, but through the reading it is telling you that it is happening. You're pretty exhausted, Sagittarius, waiting for it and dealing with it, right? Let's see how is this impacting your future. Oh, you are going to have a tower moment. Things are going to shake up, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up. So that's what I said. The universe is working behind the scenes. Only you are not able to see it, because the universe does not want you to see it. A lot of things are shifting in the background. You have no idea. They will come to light in due course of time. What's coming up? That's the Empress energy for you. Just taking it easy, getting your share of abundance, prosperity, your comfort, definitely a better time than what you are experiencing and what you were experiencing. What is this Empress about? We have the Queen of Wands, another female energy, all fiery energy, Hierophant, and the Six of Swords. So in the future, you are going to find that energy coming back into you. You are going to get your clues, and you are going to get your cues from the universe, what it is doing for you. It is all heaven sent to help you move away from this sticky situation. It's all happening. The moment you start moving, you will start coming into your this Queen of Wands energy, fiery energy for a fire sign like you, coming into a position of, authority. Let's say, I can say that because that's what I'm getting. Position of authority, getting control in a very soft, nurturing, feminine form. Not, that hard driving force like the Emperor, but in a very nurturing, soft way. You will be able to, pick up your energy, and you will start steering things, forward for yourself and probably for the whole team, depending on how things pan out for each and every one of you. Maybe your whole team is stuck, maybe you are the only one stuck. Everybody is going to move forward. This is going to come about, and good times are coming about for you, Sagittarius, for sure. You'll be coming back into that seat of control for yourself and for your team members as well. Let us see what is a likely challenge Sagittarius might encounter. 10 of Cups. Why? 10 of Pentacles. All right. So, okay, why is this a challenge? This 10 of Cups is a challenge because though, a lot of things would have shifted and moved, the cards are saying that don't take it as a final closure because you've got two tens. It's not ending yet. This is bringing about a change for something else to come about. So don't look at it as, something which is closed for good. It is, things are shifting so that they can take on another form. With the Magician here, more needs to be created from what is going to be left, and what is going to be destroyed, what is going to be done away is one thing, but whatever is going to be left standing, you need to create something out of it. So your challenge is that don't think that this is all over. It's going to come about in a new form. What's your guidance? Victory march for you, moving ahead, and which could also be a bit of a burden. Sometimes it does happen that success comes with its own share of responsibilities, right? So but nonetheless, you are coming into this kind of a position where you are going to feel happy, victorious. People are going to look up to you, Sagittarius, for being the driving force behind this. Maybe you're a very important member in your team, or you are the leader, I feel. But the fact is that, a lot of people are looking at you, as a leader. You could be a potential leader for this entire thing, when it crashes down and whatever needs to come up, maybe you will get the charge, for bringing it up, for doing something new with that. You never know. And like I said, that comes with its own sense of responsibility, duty, which can get a little burdensome because uneasy lies the head that wears the crown, right? But I think, you're more than capable of handling it, but it could feel a little stressful when a lot of things do happen. Things coming down, then sifting through, the new plans, the new action, the new getting together of everything. That could be that little burden you might encounter. What's your guidance? Discern the truth. Find out the truth for yourself. Don't believe take everything with a pinch of salt, what people are saying, but you know your own truth, and find it out for yourself. And see, for yourself what is true, what is not true. Right? I think I'll just get some more messages. Those were too many. So you need to find out, for yourself, what is the truth about this matter. Oh, just let me put on my spectacles. Just a minute. What does this say? Your best is changing all the time. Yes. So, whilst you were working with this, there was some amount you could give, and you gave it your best. But that was based on, your circumstances, what it allowed you to do, what it permitted you to do. Maybe you couldn't, do your best, the best, which you think is your truth. You could not do it, but the situations were such that they asked only that much out of you and not the entire potential, right? So now that the scene is going to change, your best is also going to change. More talents, more skills, more abilities of yours are going to come to the come to the table. Be yourself around others. Yeah, I leave that to your interpretation. Whatever you would, don't project yourself as somebody. Just be who you are, rather than projecting who you can be. Like I said, these cards over here did mention that you could be in the leadership position. So even though you come into that leadership position, let your leadership skills come out naturally. what you cannot, what you would like help with, let that also be known. It's not like, you are the leader, so you must be the best leader, you have all of it in you. You could not, but nobody is perfect. So just, be comfortable with what you can do very well, and don't hesitate to ask others for help with things you are not very sure of. Because like this card says, you could do something at that point in time, now you need to do something else in this point in time. Be truthful, see what you can, what you cannot, and come across as genuine and as authentic as you feel you need to be. Gathering your tribe, you are, yeah, I told you this was a team card, right? So now you're going to have, probably more members on board who are more in sync with you. You are going to get your support also in this entire thing, like I keep getting this leadership thing, for you. So yes, as you are going to lead with the six of wands over here, people will follow you, your kind of people will, find their way to you. Spirit of water, this is a beautiful and lovely card. It talks about emotions, it talks about feelings, it talks about being in touch with your intuition as well, right? So, it says that, this entire thing could have a very spiritually, not spiritually, emotionally fulfilling event, for you. Sagittarius, this is going to really nurture you emotionally, really nurture you emotionally. That's all I can say. Things are changing for you, and what you're coming into is going to be like, it's going to seep into your heart. It's going to flood your heart with, all the wonderful feelings, and finally, the deep contentment, the deep satisfaction. We've got the water over here, it has the ability to seep into the smallest pore, and that's what I get. Your heart will be like, completely saturated with all this beautiful feelings of contentment, happiness, and emotional satisfaction. And as we say that, we have the Four of Swords over here, which is a card of rest, mind at rest, body at rest. Sorry, you being able to sleep peacefully. We can only sleep peacefully when we feel safe and the mind is at ease. So all of this is, all pointing towards a time where you are going to experience a lot of peace and a lot of, peace in your heart, peace in your mind, and peace in your body. And with that, I have dropped a card. Let me see what this is. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I think we got it here as well. We had Nine of Pentacles, or did we get the Queen of Pentacles? We've got feminine energy. So this is a card of, you having plenty. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who lives a very good life, a good lifestyle, has all the resources, has all the money, and lives well. This is basically a card of living well, right? That's also coming your way. Don't have to bother about too many things, being comfortable, enjoying and indulging in a few luxuries for yourself, and a good standard of living. We have this Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the World, and the Five of Wands. Alright, so with the Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, all your creative ideas, Sagittarius, you need to start making a new beginning. With the World card over here, like with you, some things are ending and some things are beginning. A lot of creative energy is coming your way, but do make it a point to analyze everything, plan well, plan meticulously, and avoid getting into conflicts. Again, like I said, I'm pointing out to you being a leadership role, so it would be a good idea to keep your tribe together in a loose, fluid, and a gentle manner. Spirit of water, emotionally connecting with everybody, not in an authoritative way, not in a leader kind of a way, not in a like a person in charge. More, cater to everyone's well-being, everybody's feeling good, being on your team. So avoid unnecessary push and pulls, avoid unnecessary ego tussles and ego issues, avoid unnecessarily challenging others, because you're starting something completely new. So work through your plans carefully and take into account, everybody else's opinions as well, because this is a card of the collective, right? A lot of people on board, a lot of new ideas coming, a lot of new perspectives. So take your time, with the Knight of Pentacles, take your time, analyze everything, listen to everybody, take everybody's feedback, then slowly make your plans. Slowly, slow is the key word for you, Sagittarius. And I just saw this card lying around, it is the Fool. So yes, you are starting new, so many indications of, new stuff coming your way, right? So just need to be very careful of this, of including everybody, and just being very careful of everybody's emotions, including yours. There should be a feeling of well-being, happiness, prosperity for you and everybody else. Let's wrap up your reading. What do we have? We have the Knight of Cups. Proceed slowly, and don't get too emotional also about it, right? Don't express your emotions in a very strong, like in a very strong manner. Keep your emotions a little under control while you're dealing with this, while you're going through this. And finally we have the High Priestess. Yeah, just go slow and take one step at a time. We don't have the Hermit card here, but the High Priestess here is telling us one step, little by little, slowly, steadily, is the way forward for you, Sagittarius. Right, so with that I'll wrap up your reading, and thanks for watching.